Hello friends, thanks for joining my Python learning crash course. In this course we will learn a big quantity of information about Python. We will see how create variable, how create functions and other different information about it. It's more uh, now theoretical video. In the next video we will have practice. We will try to set up Python in our PC, and we will also try to create our first program on it. So let's go. In this video we will learn what is Python, difference between programming and scripting languages, programming paradigms, history of Python, scope of Python, why do people use Python, and we will try to install Python in next video. So look for part 2 in this channel. What is Python? Python is a general purpose, dynamic, high level and interpreted programming language. Python is easy to learn yet powerful and versatile scripting language, which make it attractive for application development. Python supports multiple programming patterns, including object-oriented, imperative, and functional or procedural programming styles. Python is not intended to work on special areas such as machine learning, web programming. That is why it is known as multipurpose, because it can be used with web, enterprise, and machine learning. Also, we don't need to use data types to declare a variable, because it is dynamically typed, so we can write x is equal setting to assign an integer value in an integer variable. Python makes the development and the debugging fast, because there is no compilation step included in Python development, and edit test debug cycle is very fast. Differences between programming and script language. Programming language mostly use compiler. Scripting language is use interpreter. Programming paradigms. Object-oriented programming is a programming approach that focuses on object. Procedure-oriented programming focuses on procedural abstractions. So, what is the difference between OOP and POP? OOP follows a bottom-up approach. Program is divided into objects depending on the problem. Each object controls its own data. Data hiding is possible in OOP. Inheritance is allowed in OOP. Operator overloading is not allowed. POP follows a top-down approach. Program is divided into small chunks based on the functions. Each function contains different data. There is no easy way for data hiding, no such concept of inheritance in POP. Operator overloading is allowed. History of Python. The implementation of Python was started in December 1989 by Guido van Rossum in the Netherlands. Why was Python created? My original motivation for creating Python was the perceived need for a higher level language in the Amoeba operating systems project. I realized that the development of system administration utilities in C was taking too long. Moreover, doing this thing in PowerShell wouldn't work for a variety of reasons. So there was a need for a language that would bridge the gap between C and the shell. Guido van Rossum. Here we can see Python version. The last version for nowadays is Python 3.11.3. So we have see that it not usually update. It's update rarely, but it's still good. Scope of Python. First of all, it's web applications. We can use Python to develop web application. It provides libraries to handle internet protocols such as HTML, as XML, JSON, mail processing, request, beautiful soup, fit parser, etc. Desktop GUI applications. Python provides TK GUI library to develop user interface in Python based application. Also, software development. Python is helpful for software development process. It works as support language. It can be used for build control and management, testing, etc. Specific and numeric. Python is popular and widely used in scientific and numeric computing. Some useful library and package are SciPy, Pandas, IPython. SciPy is a group of packages of engineering, science, and mathematics. Scope of Python is business application, console-based application, system administrator, 3D CAD application, enterprise application. There are several types of application which can be developed using Python. You can set the video into pause and read the description to every point, but we go next. So, why do people use Python? Because it's easy to learn and use. It's expressive language, is interpret language, cross-platform language, free and open source. Also, it's object-oriented, extensible, large standard library, GUI programming support, and integrated. So, here is a link from which we can install Python, and we will do it in lesson 2. So, see you in next lesson.